fine hooligans. Hope all is mucho bueno with you out there. I'm going to skip all that. I had a mental note, and I'm just going to skip it. So ignore that. Going to do a little impromptu morning coffee. I felt like filming today. I got some stuff that I kind of want to just get out in or whatever. So yeah, let's get to it. I don't have... You can't see, but my laptop's not down here. It's a very rough morning right now. My camera over here needs to charge, although it's standing on its very sexy full-size tripod. I'm just still excited about that. Either way, we're going to do this with one shot, no edits, old school styles. So, a little morning coffee for you, and we're going to bring it back. Morning coffee, morning coffee, morning coffee with Juvie, you bitch. God, it's felt so long since I've done that. All right. First order of business. For my post the other day. Really appreciate the people who have reached out that still want to work on projects and everything. That got sidelined because of the whole situation. It's just once you reveal that you're anti-vaccine or anti-mask, I can't really go with that and work with you anymore. And I get it. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, why are you so sensitive? Why don't you just let people have their own choices? Well, you see, fuckfaces out there that don't understand. That was aggressive, but it's been a fucking... Look, Ontario has been in lockdown so fucking long, and I've just had enough of these people. But that's fine. You can have your choices. You see that here? You can have your choices, but I have immunocompromised people in my home. I am not going to risk their health and safety just to come and work on either a video with you that isn't getting me any money, which helps me nada, because I don't feed myself and my kids on fucking exposure. Throwing that out there. Or honestly, even if it's like what? Someone's paying me $100 to come film a video. I'm not risking my kids' safety and some whatever else just to come do that for you. And it's weird that people get upset about shit like that, where it's like, oh, you're just another fucking sensitive snowflake. What? Because you told me that you're anti-vaccine, even though your whole life you've gotten vaccines. If you have to travel out of this country, you have to get vaccines. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It makes no sense. The people who it feels like people are always calling another group of people sensitive and just being over just babies or whatever. But then when you don't agree with them, they're always like, oh, you should lighten up, or oh man, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be so sensitive, or whatever. It's like, man, how about this? You stop being a fuckface, and maybe we can stop being so sensitive. It makes no fucking sense. Honestly, it's funny because there are people who just don't understand the shit that they say, and the things that come out of their mouth make no sense, but they'll just say it and they'll post it. So if people don't actually realize that I'm wearing Enchroma glasses, I have had people go on rants about how Enchroma doesn't work, it's a scam just to rip people off, da 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 da, while I'm standing there wearing my Enchroma glasses. People just, I don't know. I can't even say they're right-wing, although that's a very popular mindset among right-wing leaning people. But I've seen people who have no political affiliations whatsoever just throwing random shit out and being fucking Trump did this better and Biden's doing. It's what? Hold the fucking. First of all, you're Canadian. Shut the fuck up about the American president. God, or ex-presidents for that fucking matter. You're Canadian. We got enough shit going on in our country that you need to put your fucking focus on. And you know what? We got to talk about that. I'm going to try and be calm about this one. Oh my God. I don't even know how to fucking talk about this. It's just, my mind still doesn't make sense. So, God damn it. I can't remember. specifically where, but there was a residential school. If you're not familiar with what residential schools are, go learn yourself something, please. 215 kids discovered, and I don't mean alive, 215 graves, pretty much. 215 kids that didn't get to grow up. And some of you have the fucking nerve to tell me not to post about shit like that. Go fuck yourself with all of the cactuses. If you think somebody posting about 215 people that never got to grow up, never got to love somebody else like later in life, never got to grow and teach others, go fuck yourself. That's all I can say. And honestly, I don't even know. Nowadays, the way YouTube is going, like, me saying all of this could very well, like, either get my channel striked or whatever, because, like, I have no idea the rules about, like, YouTube anymore. They can monetize my videos. Like, if you guys see ads on my videos, no, I'm not making any money off of that. Just a little side note. But 215, folks. How is that not enough to care about? How do you not hear about that topic or that event and just, like, fucking take a second? Especially if you have kids. I mean, I guess it's different. If you're the kind of person who's, like, fucking walked out on their kids and everything, then you probably don't care too much, like, about if you have kids or anything. Me personally, that shit fucking just sent shockwaves through me, lack of a better term or anything right now. 215 kids. All because they were fucking different. All because they had a different way of thinking of the world, a different way of life. It wasn't just, there's God and there's Jesus. That's it. No, you fucking assholes. The point of residential schools was to take First Nations people, take Indigenous people of Canada, put them in these fucking Catholic schools pretty much, and make them feel like shit about their upbringing, about their culture, their beliefs, and fucking erase all of that from them. I remember as a kid, we went on a field trip to Ste. Marie among the Hurons. I couldn't even tell you what the shit is anymore because it was so long ago, but there's something that always has stuck in my mind. When they were, given the history about everything, and it was pretty much like, hey, like, Christian or Catholic, whatever it was, settlers came in and just fucking made these people switch over. It didn't make sense to me, and I asked questions about that. I was like, so they came in and just pretty much told them, like, this is your religion now. Like, that's not cool. Like, I feel like I need to include this. There's not just Jesus and God. Sorry to burst your bubble. You know why there's not just Jesus and God and that's it? Hear me out. If enough people believe in something or someone, that gives it power. Think about how many people believe or, like, pray or meditate around or to statues or scriptures of Buddha, Allah, Ganesh, perhaps. If we're gonna get into other things, who knows? Like, different people of, like, Norse heritage might have things that they do for Odin or Thor or Jostre. Like, there's an entire fucking list of gods and deities and stuff like that is not just God and Jesus. So, I'm sorry to break this to you, folks. I don't know if I'm right or wrong at the end of the day. I don't know if these things are 100% real, but when there's enough people that believe in something and give it power, that does make it real to those people. So, when you're saying there's only this monotheistic way of, like, religion, which even in that sense, if you're worshiping Jesus and God as separate things, that's polytheistic. Whatever, though. it's not one of, like, you can't just tell people, like, oh, you have a polytheistic thing. You believe in many gods and many spirit forms or whatever, so you're wrong. You're an idiot. Fuck you. Like, I'm fucking fired up this morning, folks. God damn, my beard's even getting all feared up. But no, like, fuck's sakes. Search all the fucking schools. You find residential schools there, or you know that they were there. I fucking know that they've been around recently, or like even in my lifetime. The last one closed in 1996. Search all of those fucks. Do it. Like, fuck around. Come on. And to all you fucks saying, like, stop being so sensitive. You're turning into a social justice warrior. Hey, grow the fuck up. How about that, buddy? Any of you. I don't care, guy or girl or anything in between or beyond. Grow up, buddy. Believe it or not, I am in a good mood this morning. It's just I haven't talked about any of this, and I wanted to get it out. I am so sorry. Like, it's one of these things, so like, I don't mean to laugh and like, oh, because I'm just making light of the situation. It's like, it's like just like a nervous reaction a lot of the time. Like, I'll be frustrated and all I can do is laugh about things. And no, I'm not saying like I have whatever the fuck Joaquin Phoenix does, like in Joker or whatever. But like, it is definitely one of those things, like, there's a lot of times where I just get frustrated or I feel like I'm getting worked up a bit, and all like, I don't, just like my physical reaction is like, I just laugh. So please do not take that as like I'm just laughing about this situation and making light of it or anything like that. Boom. But yes, there's like, it bugs the shit out of me. Excuse me. That people will just walk around with these mindsets and then try and tell you to like, or try and portray that they're the type of person that care about other people. You only care about the people that align with your way of thinking in life. And if they don't, then you're going to tell them to lighten up, or you're going to tell them to fucking, like, stop being sensitive or whatever the fuck. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. There's a lot of really cool things and a lot of great things, especially scientifically and in, like, space exploration right now. But there are a lot of really shitty things that you can't just run away from. You can't bury your head in the sand and ignore it. I'm just, throwing that out there. And since we're on the topic, companies, stop doing pride sales just for fucking Pride Month. If you give a shit about the community, fucking do something all year round. I'm sick of seeing this shit. You either do something for like the Pride community all year round, or you just fucking do it this 1 month to get your little sale, and you show people that you don't give a shit, because then once July rolls around, it's gone. You're done donating. You're done talking about it. Like, it's just done. For a lot of companies, Pride Month is just a fucking sale. I got a spider on my arm. Damn summer. Fuck, all the bugs come out in summer. I don't like it. I'm done with summer. But yeah, I said this was going to be a morning coffee. I feel like I should retitle it Morning Coffee / Grinds My Gears. But yeah, I don't know. The whole spider thing just threw my train of thought off. I don't know. I honestly, like, more and more I find myself shaking my head at people, and it just feels like as like things go on, I'm shaking my head at people that I personally have talked to or have personally like known and everything, and I just never saw certain things coming from them. And yeah, it's just fucking damn, folks. I just don't understand how people are always like, we need to look out for others and we need to care about others more. But then when shit like this happens, when 215 kids were taken from their families and fucking murdered in these schools, because that, like, whether you put them in conditions that attributed to their death, whether you did it personally, those fucking kids were murdered. Whoever involved with the residential schools, you're fucking murderers. But like, I don't know. I just don't understand how you see shit like that going on and you can't, like, your heart doesn't go out to those people. You don't want to, like, there's just nothing. And I know there's going to be people, because I seem to get DMs or message requests because everyone needs their 2 cents heard. I know there's going to be people who saw the news or whatever and they just didn't post about it online, and they just, they didn't have to do things for social media. That's not always what this is at the end of the day. More people putting these messages out helps other people learn about what's going on. It also shows people in the communities that are suffering right now how many people are have their back or are trying to do something for them. It's not, oh, you heard about something, so now you're going to go have a beer or a glass of wine and fucking talk about it with your neighbor. Cool, so you went and talked to your neighbor about it, and you guys probably cracked some shitty jokes along the way. Like, good for you, man, I guess. But all of this shit isn't just for social media points or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Am I just confused about the way shit works? I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of people just like to say certain things, and they like to think that they have a cause, but at the end of the day, they're enjoying the attention and the notoriety or fame that certain things are bringing them instead. So keep that in mind when you're following these fucking people who are telling you, don't wear masks or don't do this. It's like, well, do you even believe what you're saying? And I guess the same could be said for certain people posting about, certain events. It's like, do you even really care? I hope you do. Because this is shit you should care about. Excuse me. Also, I doubt that all of that is out. I do feel better, but I do want to apologize for folks that might have clicked this video expecting something very lighthearted, and then it just kind of ended up me being, venting about stuff. I don't really get to vent about a lot of this kind of shit too often like that. This channel has been a platform for me creatively and personally on emotional and mental levels and everything. So not every video, unfortunately, is going to be super lighthearted and joking, but they will be coming soon. I promise you that. And yeah, just give a shit more, folks. The people that don't, just fucking give a shit more. That's all. Just give a shit. And can we all just agree that if you wear your country's flag as a cape, you're a douchebag? Another little history thing very quick. Australia has a law against this because white supremacists would wear the Australian flag as a cape because they thought they were fucking some superhero for the country. Anytime I see people do that with the Canadian flag, I, no joke, want to run up, grab the flag, and just keep fucking running. Whether that pulls you by the neck and drags you for a bit, or whether it just rips the flag off of your back, that's what I want to do. I just want to run by, grab the flag, and just keep fucking running. Just to see you don't deserve to wear that fucking flag. Well, some people would argue you do because of, fucking Canada's really shitty history for people. But, fuck me. I don't know. Maybe just don't be a racist son of a fuck and wear your country's flag like you're some superhero. Because now you're just giving off Homelander vibes. Or Stormfront, because she was a Nazi. Okay. I love you, hooligans. I do. I'm going to get out of here. I've apparently been ranting for 20 minutes. Try to care more. And if you already do care more, if you're one of those people that do give a shit, awesome. Keep caring, though. Don't just stop. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to figure out a way to, like, preface this for folks. Okay. Mucho love, hooligans. Be there for somebody if you can be today. Honestly, even just small things. Like, just be there for somebody. And if you have that urge to just go off and send somebody, like, some long fucking response or whatever, think about the time you just spent typing all of that, whether that person is even going to read it, and ask yourself if everything you just did was worth it before you click send. Because if you just wasted 5 minutes of your day getting all amped up and writing this big long novel, there's a good chance that the other person probably will just delete that. And be like, oh, okay, you're a troll? Cool. Boop, delete. So try and care more. Be less of an asshole today. That's the lesson for today. Be less of an asshole if you can. Okay? Okay. Mucho love, hooligans. God. Do more for people. Make this world the best we can. Mucho love. Oh, my quack kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird. Oh, and mwah, mwah, mwah for you beautiful fat cheese. I forgot. Okay.